Alright guys, we have our first subscriber team builder episode series of Madden NFL 19. Before we get into that real fast, guys, if you want to enter in on this series, comment down below what you want me to either build you a squad. Obviously, I can't upgrade your squad. So if you want me to build you a squad, tell me what you want on offense, what you want on defense, do you want a budget squad or do you want an expensive squad, just all-out expensive squad or budget squad. And also, go ahead and tell me down below. You don't have to tell me a console, obviously, but in the future, console is very important because prices are different depending on what console you are at or on. With that in mind, though, let's go ahead and do comment today coming in from, let's do Tariq, who said Alex Smith. He was saying Alex Smith is better than Matthew Stafford. Tell me down below if you still disagree with that. But my man here says Alex Smith is better than Matthew Stafford. Like goal for this video, guys. Can we smash 75 likes? Let's get right into it. We have 5 team builds today, so not every single person that went ahead and entered will be selected for every single video. So for example, if we have 10 people enter, I'm going to try my best to do at least 5 every single video, and just not make the video too long, and at the same time not to make the I can't do every single person. Keep that in mind. So the video is coming out late today, but I went on a 6-mile walk, and if you're interested in any kind of my workout journey, I have a second channel dedicated to my weight loss journey and other gameplay videos Hog Games. It will be my community tab on my channel. So we have Jacoby Cray. Now Jacoby Cray, starting off right away, said, build the most balanced team possible, including every single free player EA gives out, with 3 loyalty tokens or players. So let's go ahead and start off right away. Starting off, we have obviously every single free player, Antonio Brown. We have the 3 loyalty players, Jimmy Graham, Zach Brown, and finally, let's see, who's the last loyalty player? Kind of forgetting at the top of my head. Right here, I went ahead and put Bowman in because I think you should go with Ray Lewis as your GOAT. So, for example, Von Miller is the free 80 overall elite I believe you should choose. Ray Lewis for your GOAT. Let me try to remember off the top of my head here. And I think the last free elite player, if you put it all 3 years, which I assumed you did by saying that message, I believe it's DeMarcus Lawrence. Yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence is the last one. So we have these 3. DeMarcus Lawrence, of course. Going ahead and starting off right away. If I do put a bronze player for any slot, guys, I put a bronze player in for a GOAT Hall of Fame player, a captain player, or anything like that. So, for example, Ray Lewis captain is who I think you should choose for your captain. And, of course, Rod Woodson for your Hall of Fame player. So, captain, Hall of Fame player. Keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and get started right away. We have the offensive line that is a very, very balanced run block, pass block offensive line. We have Jimmy Graham as one of your free players. Your receivers, we have the free Antonio Brown. We have a speedster, but also really nice receptions. Honestly, this Robbie Anderson is a budget beast and definitely amazing to have. Your halfbacks, I chose 2 speed halfbacks. Your quarterback, a quarterback with really, really good throw short accuracy. Throw middle is also decent. Throw deep is a little bit bad, but at the same time, you want a balanced team. And day 1, Sam Bradford, Sammy Biscuits, is going to be amazing. Now getting on to your defense. Vita Vea actually got injured today, but it's just a calf strain, so I think he's going to be fine. Nonetheless, though, I would choose him as your free gauntlet player once you go ahead and complete your gauntlet. Jerry Hughes, of course, Marcus Lawrence being a free player. We have Adore Jackson, Jason McCourty, Trey Boston, Jamal Adams, Nick Perry, Zach Brown, and of course, Ray Lewis captain is who I would choose for your captain. Now, I didn't do a secondary tackle, but honestly, I would just put someone in here with some good block shed. There's a lot of good budget players that have really good block shed. So let's go ahead and get right into the second team. Again, that is going to go ahead and be Mr. Jacob Cray. Let's go ahead and get into the second team, which is going to be laughing my butt off. Laughing my butt off team wanted to go ahead and build a realistic squad builder day 1 with Evan Ingram, and I have rookie premier Saquon Barkley, rookie premier Chubb with Woodson Hall of Fame, so build it around those players. Also 83 Graham, 83 Zach Brown, and 83 Brendan Cooks, and 89 Antonio Brown. So going right into it, we have, of course, the players he did say that he already had. He wanted Rod Woodson as Hall of Fame, so I put this guy in as a placeholder for Hall of Fame. And also, guys, when you all tell me what team you want me to build down below, make sure you go ahead and tell me if you're going to do a captain, what captain you're going to choose, and what Hall of Fame player you're going to choose. If you have any of that kind of stuff, that helps out immensely. So, for example, if you have a free elite player, tell me what free elite player you want to choose. Tell me what Hall of Fame player you want to choose. Tell me every little detail you can to help me build the exact team you want. So, again, he wants a realistic team with those certain players. So that's where we went ahead and built him. Obviously, 83 Jimmy Graham being one of the free players that he wanted. We have Brandon Cooks, and of course we have Zach Brown being the last guy. So again, I try to build a realistic team. Day one, this team will be around, I would say around 60, 70,000 coins. But based on how I'm understanding MUT 19 day one, this honestly will be very, very realistic. You have to understand, guys, is when you level up from 0 to 50, you can get level 50 day one, by the way. I have a video covering the whole entire leveling system and all the rewards. Kind of right-hand corner. But when you level up, you get so much coins, so many packs. Well, you don't get coins as much, but you get packs that you can go ahead and open up and sell the cards. You get free packs for leveling up. So a team like this day one is actually very, very realistic. You can even do farm accounts if you want. Nonetheless, though, this is probably going to be a 60, 70,000 coin team day one. And it is very, very realistic to achieve. Again, day one, I think you can honestly probably get around 150 to 200,000 coins if you really grind. Next team we have here is me, Christopher Henderson. Now, Christopher Henderson said, build me a 4-3 squad, and I'm getting the Hall of Fame edition. If you can preferably add Seahawks players, this would be great. Also, I really like tall players on defense and on offense. I want a run-first team. I want receivers that are able to block. I also got the 3 players from previous Maddens, which again, if you guys can, tell me what players you want to choose for that so we can kind of build a team around what you want, not just what I'm assuming you want, you know? Just a little quick tip. Nonetheless, though, we chose run blocking receivers, one of the best run blocking receivers, especially for a lower budget. In the game, we have DT, Cortland Sutton. We have Juju Smith-Schuster, Tevin Coleman, and Jerick McKinnon, 2 very good speed plus catching halfbacks. We have a mobile quarterback. Obviously, if you like to run the ball, you want one first offense. You probably want to do some read options, some trick plays. So we went with Tyrod Taylor for that reason. Tight ends. I try to go with blocking tight ends, 2 really good blocking tight ends, and this whole entire offensive line is dedicated to just run blocking. One of the best run blocking offensive line for a smaller budget that I could put together. Now, defensively, I tried to go after the fact you said you like tall players. Also, you ran a 4-3, so we have some coverage linebackers in both these guys. Actually, cover linebackers all around here. We have some good tackling safeties in Quinn and Tot. We have, of course, cornerbacks. You see right here. I don't know why I said, we have cornerbacks, yeah, obviously. And we have some fast ends in DeMarcus Lawrence and Bradley Chubb. Actually, what is DeMarcus Lawrence's speed? 72 speed. So, sorry, not fast in DeMarcus Lawrence. But Bradley Chubb has 76 speed. Nonetheless, though, let's go ahead and get back to it. So we have 2 D tackles, which sadly, because there's not as many cards in the game right now, a 4-3 defense. Yes, obviously a 4-3. It works on finesse move and power move. It also works on speed at anything or defense alignment position. There's not really much fast players when it comes to Madden at the moment. So that's the squad I built for you, my man. Again, guys, if you want a captain, tell me what captain you want to add on your team. All that kind of good stuff. Let's go ahead and get on to the next one. We have YouTube Critic coming in. Also an Eagles fan. I want a budget squad built around Carson Wentz on offense and Rod Woodson on defense. I have Jerry Rice as my team captain and Antonio Brown. I run a 3-4. Can you build my team? I can. I don't know why I said it like that, but I can. So we have Jerry Rice right here again. I put a bronze player into symbol, any legend, captain, anything like that. Any card that's not in the game. We have Jerry Rice. On defense, we have Rod Woodson. Yes, Tremaine is Rod Woodson. Don't even question it. And of course, this is the squad, which is, he said, a budget squad around Carson Wentz. So I try my best to keep the prices of all these cards very low. Day one, I would estimate this team being anywhere from 50, maybe 45 to 50,000 coins total. So it should be a very good budget squad to have day one and be able to get you over the hump of doing solo battles, weekend league, all that kind of good stuff. So with that in mind, guys, we're on to our last person for this video. Our last person for this video is going to be Connie or Keeny Holy, however you say your name. I don't know how to say your name. That's going to go ahead and be for my team or MUT squad. Sorry, build the most balanced team. I have rookie premier Calvin Ridley and also MUT Rewards player Brandon Cooks, Zach Brown, 83 overall middle linebacker. Okay, so you said two. So you have two of the players. Okay. Thank you. Keep up the good work. All right, so let's go ahead and build his squad. Going ahead, starting off right away. Again, he has two of the players, not all three. He has two of them: Calvin Ridley, Brandon Cooks, and of course he has Zach Brown on defense. So this is the squad I would build for him for day one. Balanced team, obviously. Run block, pass block, on offensive lineman. Overall wise, I feel like this is obviously receivers. I went more for speed. Tight ends, I went more for speed. And then, of course, halfbacks, I went more for speed. But with a budget squad or a budget build, I always try my best to go ahead and incorporate speed as the best of my ability. Now, I went ahead and put more coins on the defense than I did, I feel like, on the offense. The only reason why I did that is just because of the fact that I feel like defense this year is a lot more overpowered and a lot better this year. Man coverage is OP. Zone coverage is the same as last year. So you really have to go ahead and try to get the best defense possible. Pass rushing, all that kind of good stuff is very, very important. With that in mind, guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe button. If you want me to build you a squad, comment down below and tell me what you want on offense, what you want on defense, and what's your budget. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.